Hey guys, I'm sure today you saw that they had a War Within announcement cinematic. So I just wanted to kind of go through it, talk about it, talk about my thoughts and feelings on the cinematic. It's just a date announcement cinematic, but I mean it's you know we're excited. Let's see what the date announcement cinematic looks like. Super excited. Let's dive in.
In darkness, she slumbers and dreams.
I guess she's talking about Azeroth. Oh shoot.
And for countless
Oh man.
generations,
The amount of times I've thought of
mortal
that dwarf and that bear.
heroes
Every time I make a dwarf
have
hunter.
risen
Oh, Blood Elves, yep.
to defend
Oh, shoot.
her.
Yeah, we have risen to
They
defender.
faced monsters,
I thought Illidan was a good guy now.
tyrants,
He definitely was a tyrant.
beasts of primordial horror.
Yep.
Though they fought amongst themselves.
Oh, that
Their
transition's super
enmity
cool.
Following them
I like that a
to
lot.
the most distant shores. And even
Oh, that's
across
cool.
time.
Always thought that was cool. Oh, there's Varian. Oh,
Courage.
oh, that. Oh,
faltered.
it gives you chills. Oh, and then
Even
here's
upon the
her splitting the
very
stupid
threshold
helmet.
of
That gets on my nerves right there. Got chills from the Varian to Anduin thing though. That was awesome. Oh,
while
Dragonflight.
new hope blooms on the horizon. The
Oh,
final battle
what sword?
draws
What are
near.
we talking about?
Now, in the darkness, at the very heart
Oh,
of the
he looks
world,
cool. Earthen.
the
Oh, and
drums
there's
of
Lothar.
war thunder once again.
Oh, I like that line. That's a cool line.
And Azeroth, at last,
Oh, he's got a tough
awakens.
job.
The world's soul, so long denied me, shall
Salataf.
be mine.
What's she got going on? Obviously, the whole expansion. World of Warcraft. The War Within. When's it come out? The Darkness Calls. Oh, shoot. August 26th. I gotta level up some characters, guys. Oh. I don't know what all that is. Okay. Just let's go through this a little bit, okay? Let's turn the volume down just a little bit more. Let's go through some of this. The fact that we go from this to the dwarf, I mean, the dwarf with the bear, the dwarf hunter with the bear, obviously, I mean, how many years have just generations and generations of players played dwarf hunters and gotten a bear because of this guy right here? I don't know if he has a name. I've never looked it up to see if he's got a backstory at all. This guy, super iconic, so iconic they put him front and center in this announcement cinematic. I mean, they even have him in Warcraft Rumble. If you play that, there's a dwarf hunter with a bear. I mean, how cool is that? So they put him front and center in this cinematic. And then what we got going on? We got
And for countless
night elf. Yep, night elf druid.
mortal heroes have
Got the
risen.
undead. Hold on, the undead warlock. My
Mortal
brother played an undead warlock, so it's probably him right there. You know,
heroes have
blood elf
risen
right there. Uh,
to defend
to
her.
Draenei. You know, I've never been a huge fan of the Draenei. Just personally, I'm more of a horde player, and I don't know. Draenei have just never been really too high on my list. But this guy right here in the Burning Crusade cinematic has one of the coolest scenes of any game cinematic, in my opinion. Like him just opening the book, getting the spell from the book, closing it, and then slinging this big old hammer on his shoulder. One of the coolest scenes I've ever seen in a cinematic to this day, in my opinion. It is one of my favorite things. And I don't even like Draenei that much, but this guy is awesome. And then Illidan, you were not prepared. They said they faced monsters. I thought Illidan was a good guy now. I thought Legion established Illidan as a good guy. Um, except for whenever he defeated, he destroyed the Naru. But I thought he was on our side now. What do they mean a monster? I don't know. I like it though. It's still cool.
Monster.
Obviously, at that point in time, he was the enemy, so I guess that's why they called him a monster there. Then Arthas, look at my boy. Freaking love Arthas. Arthas, top tier of Warcraft. Top tier anything. Like, I love, in terms of storylines and stuff, love Star Wars and love Warcraft. And I think of him as like Anakin slash Darth Vader. Obviously, very similar kind of character arcs. And it just fits so well. Like, in my head, I'm like, this is Anakin. This is Vader. That's the reason why Arthas is the best, because he's Warcraft's version of Darth Vader. And you can't have a better villain than Darth Vader. And Warcraft, their best villain is Arthas, so it just makes sense. I don't know if anyone else has that correlation, but that's how I think of Arthas. It's kind of like Warcraft's Vader. But also, seeing Arthas is immediately great. Then as a horde player, watching Deathwing destroy Stormwind again, always a great thing.
Though they fought amongst
Oh, this cinematic. I always loved this cinematic. Whenever the panda shows. Oh, okay. First of all, the Pandarian, Mr. Pandaria cinematic. Always loved it when the panda guy showed up and like fixed the. He used. You remember how he tore like the top of the railing off to use as an axe. Then the Pandarian put it back on. Super cool. And then they looked dumbfounded. And then the human like shared his stick or whatever with the orc. That was always so cool because they were fighting, and then they're like, "Oh, we need to fight the panda dude because we haven't seen a panda dude before." So super cool. I always thought that was cool. This transition right here, awesome.
themselves.
This right here, super cool.
Their enmity following them to the most distant shores.
And then there's, Drom saying we'll never be slaves, not refusing the demon blood this time. And then Varian. Oh, I love Varian. And then you go straight. Oh, okay. So you go straight from Varian, his last fight. His last war that he's in, his last battle. You go straight into when Anduin is raising everyone back up. It's super cool, and it goes from it's almost like complete opposites because it's Varian in his last battle. He doesn't know it at this point, but he knows there's a good chance. I'm sure. This is like you're fighting the Burning Legion right here on the Broken Isles, so he knows obviously probably that this could be his last fight. I don't know. Turns out it is his last fight. He doesn't escape. He falls back to give his team time. Defeats a whole ton of demons. Gets personally annihilated by what's his name? I just drew a whole blank. Gets annihilated by him though. Starts with a G. Gul'dan gets annihilated by Gul'dan. Sorry. But this goes from a moment right before death to Anduin, which is his son. Super clean transition from Varian right before death to Anduin resurrecting like his whole army with the light. Like super cool transition between father and son, and also very meaningful between death and life. I don't know if they meant the last part. They might just wanted a cool transition between father and son, but there's so much meaning behind it. It's super cool. Gives you chills right here.
Their courage never
And then
even
Sylvanas
on
destroying the
the
Lich
very
King's helmet.
threshold of death.
Helmet of Domination. That gets on my nerves still. Still gets on my nerves. But it's okay. Then we go to the dragons.
While new hope blooms on the horizon, the final
And then what
battle
sword?
draws
That
near.
that scene right there always is cool to me. Just cause that the image right here is just Thrall and Anduin with the giant sword stuck in Azeroth. And Thrall is one of my favorite characters. Thrall is awesome. We need more Thrall. Doing Thrall stuff, doing Thrall things. Always like to see Thrall and Horde characters. I really want more Lorthamar too. Lorthamar Thrawn. I want more of him. Because playing through Miss Pandaria makes me remember how awesome Lorthamar is. And we don't get enough of Lorthamar. We don't. So we need more Lorthamar. Blizzard, we need to dial up some more Lorthamar stuff where he's awesome. Because he's freaking awesome in Miss Pandaria. And we need some more Lorthamar. We need more just characters. We have a whole band of faction leaders that just don't do anything. And that's a problem. Because these are the leaders of our faction. These are the leaders of our races. And they just need to do more. They need to be in the world. They need to be active. I know it's hard with voice actors and stuff like that. I know it's a lot of logistics and a lot of storytelling and stuff. But you did such a good job just with the factions and the faction leaders with Miss Pandaria. And ever since you wanted to do this gigantic story, and there's pros and cons to it, but you've forgotten or you've gone away from what makes Warcraft Warcraft. And what makes Warcraft Warcraft is the races, the people of Azeroth, including Thrall, the other heroes of the Horde, and Anduin and the heroes of the Alliance. And we need to just kind of get back to basics a little bit. Get back to the heroes a little bit more. And this is like a 20-year journey of your hero story and the heroes that we fought alongside, the hero or the villains we fought against. And that's what makes this cinematic so far super cool. Can't wait to see more.
Battle
Well, I
draws
can't wait of the
near.
expansion of the storyline that you're telling right now, because so far everything looks good. Very excited.
Now, in the darkness,
It's crazy to me.
very
Hold on. Crazy to me, Xalatath started out like as a as a Legion artifact weapon for the Shadow Priest, and now she's like helping to bring about the end of the world, Soul Saga. It's crazy to me, like the journey that Xalatath has been on. It's just wild. I wonder if when she was first introduced in Legion, if they kind of had this idea from the beginning, or it just kind of evolved. That's something that I would like to ask. Did this idea of Xalatath being so important start in Legion, or did it just kind of evolve from player feedback of how they liked your characters? I'd be curious to see that answer. Also, the Earthen, I don't know if I'll make an Earthen, but the Earthen dude right here, super cool. The detail in his face, everything, just amazing, just super cool. Very, very excited for these cinematics. They look awesome, and we're getting so many cinematics, both in-game cinematics and like legit cinematics apparently. And they look awesome. I can't wait to see more. So down the line, I know that some of the people in charge, I don't remember their names right off, but they've kind of talked about the future of Warcraft through this expansion specifically, and said the cinematics are just amazing. So I can't wait to see more of those down the line, because these so far have been just amazing. I love them.
part of the world.
Just love storytelling. And then here's Anduin Lothar's
War.
cousin or something, apparently, or at least they have the same last name. So I'm assuming they're probably related, like most people are assuming. And the fact that she's shown front and center in this cinematic trailer kind of makes me think that they probably are related. It's probably not just coincidence that they have the same last name. But she seems, obviously she's like important, because one, her last name's Lothar. Two, they're just showing her in the cinematic. And three, she gets a really cool shield, even though she doesn't have an arm. Like, she gets a shield for an arm. I want to know how she lost the arm too.
thunder
I don't know that one.
once again.
I've been trying not to spoil everything for myself. Just a few things. This dude right here, this kind of makes me think of what's it called? Thor, Endgame. When Thor goes to make the new axe hammer thing, Stormbreaker. Whenever he goes to get that, this kind of makes me think of the dwarf, and he like they throw Thor had to like hold the thing open or something. You know, you remember that for the sun had to like hold the thing open. It kind of makes me think of that because it looks like it's a furnace, and this dwarf is having to hold down this gigantic freaking. Well, he's a earthen, but he's having to hold down this gigantic freaking chain. Looks like so. I don't want his job, but it looks like he's doing a good job, or at least trying to. So. I wonder if that plays a role in the expansion too. Like this earthen's just like pulling on this chain all day long, because that would be very tiring, and I feel sorry for him. But and then I don't know what this thing is. I saw it in the looking on Wowhead, just on some basic things, just to kind of see what things were looking like. And I remember seeing these type of people. They look like troll things. I'm not exactly sure, but very cool looking. I like it. And then here's her armored up, the Lorthamar, and then I mean not Lorthamar, the Lothar lady. She was all looking like that now, armored up. And then here's the earthen dude with the chain again. Wonder what he's trying to connect it to. Oh, there's her shield arm. There's that thing again, the troll thing, troll looking thing. And then I'm assuming that is Azeroth right there. It's Altath and her void are trying to get. So, very excited for this expansion. I feel like we're heading in a good direction. And then obviously Midnight down the line. I'm a Blood Elf guy. Blood Elves are great. Midnight down the line, automatically already excited for that. See where they go. I'm excited to go back to Quell the Lost, and then I don't remember the name right off the last one, the third one. But that one's also very exciting. We go back to Northrend, kind of really excited to see where we go with that, because I'm also a Death Knight player, so very excited to see how that turns out. But we got to deal with the war within first. We got to deal with Xalatath. I wonder if this expansion is Xalatath's expansion. I wonder if she's like a one and done expansion. This is her expansion. She doesn't get to continue, or if she kind of goes to the end of the World Soul Saga. I kind of feel like she would be there in Midnight too. So I wonder if how this kind of ends at the end. I wonder if Xalatath is a reoccurring villain throughout the saga. Or very interested to see the future. Very excited. I think overall Warcraft fans are just very excited for the future. They have so much going on in terms of retail, and then Season of Discovery and Classic, and just there's so much Warcraft to do, and it's such a stressful thing with time, because it's harder to get time to do everything, but there's always something to do. And I love Warcraft, and I love the stories they're telling, and so I'm very excited for the future. If you can't tell, I just want to talk about it all day. So, but I guess I'll stop talking about it right now. Go ahead and get this out there and see what y'all think. Leave a comment, leave a like. Subscribe if you like this. If you like me just kind of talking, ranting, I'll do some of this more. Probably do some gameplay things in the future. So let me know if you want to see more than just Warcraft too, because there's a few other games out there that I like, that I wouldn't mind kind of posting videos on. But Warcraft always just has my heart. I love Warcraft. Every time I thought about leaving Warcraft, I just have always gone back. So it's never happening. But no, so anyway, just leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know what you think about the War Within, if you're excited. If you think it'll be ready by, when was that, August 26th. So let me know how you feel about that date. Let me know how you feel about the cinematic, the future, kind of the different things I kind of ranted about. Sorry it's so long. But yeah, no, thanks. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. So y'all have a good one, and I'll see ya.